Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Jesper Offersen and today we are going to talk about a sunscreen, or is it just an SPF 30? Well, if you have something that is an SPF of 30, I would say that it is a sunscreen. But this product here is from the company called Avène, and they have this they call Antirougeurs, so that is to help with any sort of redness in your skin. So they say that it is actually unifying, or as they say on the front, because what is the front? Is this the front or is this the front? Well, they look both nice. So here it says in French, Unify Tinted Moisturizer, and that means unifies natural shade, or unifies natural shade. Natural shade. This product here is colored. It has a tint. So is it a natural color? Well, let's have a look and have a little judgment on that later. Or if it is not kind of like natural, is there something you can do about it? Well, I have a little solution for that, so hang on. So this one here is from Avène, and we have just made another video about this one here from Avène, and that is a new one, so Intense Protect, so that should be really mild and stuff like that for babies and so on, and you can see that up here. So today we are looking at this one here, the Antirougeurs. So when I look at a product like this, we can just do a little unboxing. So we do like this. They say it is a new one, nouveau, as they say on the front up here. So sometimes when you find a new product, it could actually have been on the shelf for a very long time. So this one here, it says it is for sensitive skin and so on, and clearly it is, because this is supposed to do something for redness in your skin. So there are some ingredients in this product here that they promise will go in and help the skin, and it will for, I guess, if you use it daily for a long time, it will prevent that the redness comes back again once it has gone away, if this product is actually working. Now, I am not testing this product in order to do something for redness of my skin, because I don't have that sort of issue. So basically, I looked at it, and it says up here it is an SPF of 30, and it is colored. But is this a sunscreen, or is it just a moisturizer with an SPF in it? And how much should you use in order to get that sort of SPF? And will the color of the product be a little of a problem if you are actually going for having the SPF of 30? Well, we are testing this product on my skin in a moment, but I will say, when you look at the color, we just start looking at the color, because this product here, it just comes in this color here, and they say it's a natural color. But natural to who? I mean, or whom? I would say, who has this sort of color? Well, there might be some people who have this color, but I think that to say that it is a natural color, that is maybe a little bit steep, because this might be a natural color for me if I have a little bit of a sun thing going on, so a little bit of a tan, but not too much. And I am pretty sure that this color will not fit people that are having a very dark skin, or just like kind of like medium dark skin or something like that, because, and there we are, to say that something like this is natural, well, that does imply that if you don't have this color, then your skin color is not natural. Well, this is obviously made for someone that has skin like I have, and then are a little bit out in the sun. So again, this is not very clever of a company to still do these one shaders. But as I have shown in a previous video, there is something you can do yourself, and that is to use something like this, and that is Iron Oxide. So this is a mix and of red, black and yellow, and that become a sort of a brown color. And if you are really happy with this product here and you must use it, and you don't have the skin color that they call natural, then you can just add a little bit of this brown powder and just take you need very little. Just dip your finger in, kind of like something like that. That will go a long way. And then you see that it will start to be a darker color. So you can mix these color in here. I mean, the color here, the Iron Oxide, that is exactly what they use in order to color this product here. They just use less of it, or they use a different mix so that they might have more yellow in it, they might have more red in it, or a little bit more black or whatever. It also means that you will end up with a different sort of color. And this color that this product here has kind of like I would say suits my skin. And when I just bought it, I tried it on very quickly, and I just felt that using a little bit of it, it went on my skin nicely and had a nice glow. They have some sort of pearl stuff in here that gives a sort of a radiant look on the skin, but not like you are beaming, but more like it gives a nice sheen to the skin. So I would say for that it was nice. But this here, when you look at their web page, it actually says that it is a moisturizer, and you should use it on your neck, on your face, and all over, kind of like as a moisturizer. But when you look at the this one here that are inside, you kind of like gets a different sort of idea, because here it says that you are having a moisturizer there, and then you have this product here. But actually, when you look on their webpage, it does say that it is a moisturizer. So we must take them up on the word. So I will just put this stuff on this side here, and we will see how my face will start to look different, because it is so that we can just start a little bit with just seeing how will this sheen be. So at the moment I don't have anything on actually, so normally I would say that I would have my normal moisturizer on and so on, but as this is a moisturizer, I have no moisturizer on today, and I don't have any serums or anything on. I have just washed my face with a micellar water, and then I went over it with wet cloth afterwards, so a microfiber cloth. So that is just to say that I don't have anything on my face that will interfere with this product, because we would like to be fair to Avène. So how much should you use? Well, I would just use a little bit in order just so that you can see the sort of sheen it will give if you just use a little bit for the kind of like a cosmetic look of it. So you just give it a little pump like that. So that is kind of like as that little amount there. So we take it on. And when you use it like this on a skin like mine, it will kind of like blend in very easily, and you won't really notice it very much, apart from it gives a kind of like a sheen that is a kind of like matte. And that's kind of like what they say as well. It gives sort of a non-greasy, mattifying look. But because they have this sort of a pearl thing in it, it kind of like gives a lustrous look as well. So now you can see that when I just used that little bit of an amount, it kind of like it disappears on my skin. So I would say for that it looked really nice. My skin started to look kind of like luxurious. But there is a little problem, and the problem is, of course, that this is a moisturizer, so you need to use a whole lot more than I just put a little bit on here. So if you are using this as a moisturizer and you want the SPF of 30 as they promise on the front, you need to use kind of like 1.25 milliliter, and in here there is 1 milliliter. So even when I fill this one up, I will need more. So we can just to be kind of like fair to the product, don't kind of overdo it. So but actually I need more than is in here. So that is rather a lot of pumps. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It can just be there. So actually it is bulking a little bit. So maybe there is 1.25. Maybe it's not quite 1.25, but it's kind of like up there. And this will give rather an impact. So we just take a little bit. I will only need half of it, of course, because I'm just putting it on one side of my face. So we just go like that. And just to say, I thought that this product here did not have a perfume in it, because it was for sensitive skin after all. But actually, when I took it out, I just felt, gosh, this is like paint stripper or something like that. So, well, they could not have put a perfume in this product, because you would never put a perfume in it that smelled like that. But lo and behold, that is exactly what they did. So it has a very, very strong smell, and it is actually rather unpleasant. And it really, acetone or something like that, nail varnish remover. Yeah, I think actually nail varnish remover is what comes closest. It's not nice. But maybe I got one where they had not mixed it all up very well, so there wasn't that much perfume in the product I got. Maybe not. I think it was well mixed up, and I think that they wanted it to smell like this, and it's not nice. It's really strong. It's like you would clean something greasy with it or something like that. So yeah, and so we are just putting this stuff on. So as you can see, it starts to be, it's not mattifying. It is really greasy, and I have just taken the top. I just scooped the top off this 1 milliliter. So I need a whole lot more to be put on my face. So I just put it down here for a moment, and then we start doing it up here, and we need a little bit more. So we go in here, up like that. So this is pretty greasy, to say the least, and it does contain something that will make a lot of people jump, because it contains coconut oil. So yes, there will be a lot of people saying they don't want coconut oil on their skin because it's comedogenic, and that is obviously not great, but Avène, they apparently think that it is not. So yeah. One thing to say is that if you have fungal acne, then coconut oil is not great on your skin, because actually that fungus will actually thrive on that. It will actually use it as a food, so that's not great. So if you have fungal acne, maybe this product here is not for you. So they say don't put it too close to your eyes, so I will not do that. And that of course means that I will have a different color around my eyes than I will have on the rest of my face. And that usually is not a great look. So how much is there left? Well, there is actually rather a lot, but I would say that I have maybe now taken half of it. So that will be for one side. It will of course be for down the neck as well, but this greasy stuff here, really, well, this is well, it just, I mean, the smell is unbearable, and it really is overwhelmingly greasy. So yeah, will this ever dry up? I don't think so. I actually tried it earlier today, and you can see a picture of that on the community tab, and it kept being really greasy. So I really don't. I mean, this, if you would like to use this stuff here, just like a little bit on top, just to give a little bit of a hint of some unified look. If you have this color that this stuff gives on your face, that they call natural or natural, really, I don't really understand this product here. They actually do say that if you use this one here, and they say it is a moisturizer, so it means that you will just use what you need in order to moisturize your skin. And they actually say that if you go out in the sun with this one here, you need to put a proper sun protection on. Well, that means that they think you are not, if you're using it as a moisturizer, you will most likely not use enough of the product in order to get the SPF of 30 as the product promises. So I will say this product here is kind of like one of those where you're thinking you're getting an SPF of 30, but actually if you're using it in any way that will make any sort of meaning compared to how greasy it is, you will use way too little in order to be able to rely on this. But maybe there is one thing you can do, and that is that as it is basically a sunscreen, you could maybe just add it on top of some other sunscreen, just give a little bit of a hint, because if you use it underneath your sunscreen, then when you put the other sunscreen on, it will just be mixed around, so you will not get that sort of color effect, because that will just kind of like disappear, I'm pretty sure. So it will be more a question about using two sunscreens really, because if you use a normal sunscreen that is not tainted or tinted, then it will kind of like it will not really work, because it's just kind of like dilute the color that you just try to put on. So in general, I would say this product here is kind of like, I would not buy it again, and I cannot recommend anyone to use it. If you would like to use some products from Avène that are good for redness in the skin, they have other options. This one I would say is something you should stay away from, or if you're using it, then make sure that you're using a proper sunscreen on top. So yes, that was my verdict on this product here. So I would say don't go and waste your money on this. It is a problematic product for several reasons, not least because of the color that they say is a natural color, when it is actually only a natural color for some people, but not for everybody. So yeah, if you would like to see more of this sort of videos, please subscribe, hit the bell, and do all the things you must do in order to be notified when I upload more of this sort of videos. Thank you for watching. See you. Bye.